It's so funny how they scare Americans. Like the other day, what's going to happen to Conor in court? Nothing.
Who's Conor?
Conor McGregor. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Is he going to court?
3 misdemeanors and a felony. Bye. You can pay. That's easy. That's an easy one. That's an easy day for Uncle Joey. Take care of the felony. What's a misdemeanor?
The civil court's what's going to get him, right? Because they're going to. Those fighters will sue.
Well, no, they can't sue because they both took fights like assholes.
Are you serious?
And Ray Berg has a baby who's fucked up. We had to get a GoFundMe page to pay for the baby, and then he got sued. But he took another fight. If that was me sitting in that thing, I'm walking around like Ray Charles. Do you understand me? I got glasses on, touching walls. I'm grabbing Chi-Chi and telling like, I don't know if she's a man or I'm sorry to grab you. He sexually harassed me. I'm blind. What are you talking about?
Wait, so they both can't sue now because they took fights?
They took fights. So if you sue minimal.
Oh, fuck.
8,000, 6,000. Michael Chiesa took a fight. Now you get minimal. I would have put eye patches on, dog. I would have heard radio waves from the glass in my eyes.
I would have been a fucking nightmare.
Are you fucking kidding me? You know that the feds could take voices off glasses, right? That's how, you know that football thing? You ever see when you're throwing a football and they have those microphones on the edge? Well, in the 80s and 90s, the feds, we could be having a conversation in here. And if they knew that we had high-tech surveillance equipment, what they could do is put a fucking thing to the window and they could hear our conversation bounce off the windows. You do know that.
No.
You do know that the feds are that high-tech on all that type of shit. That's what they were doing in the 90s. Once the mafia started getting boxes to sweep, once people started getting sweepers, because the problem with sweepers is, like if I go, Lee, call the sweeper, they hear you. So when the sweeper comes, they're watching from across the street. When the sweeper comes, they turn the bug off. So there's no micro, macro, whatever the fuck. There's no magnetic fucking zzz. I'm no electrician genius. Then when the sweeper walks out, the feds are watching you with a binocular. They turn the thing back on. So in the 90s, I don't even know how we got with this conversation. That's how they would listen to you.
We're talking about the Conor McGregor.
Through fucking glass. Guys. So that's what I'm saying. That I would have taken that glass from that bus and said I'm hearing voices from Gotti talking on the fucking bus. It's a New York bus. I heard the mafia talking in my eyeballs.
Oh.
I would have sued to the end. There was 8 settlements there. There's 8 paychecks there. If I'm Michael Chiesa or Ray Berg, are you kidding me?
Oh.
I can't throw my hand. I'm hearing voices every time I see glass. I get flashbacks of
Can't
Vietnam.
ride in buses.
I'm walking around like Rose McGowan. You know what I'm saying? Just PTSD'd up to the fucking gills. And every day I'm making another million because every day I'm going to 8 different specialists in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And they're $300-400 a pop. You understand me? I don't give a fuck if my credit gets ruined if I can't pay it in 30 days.
So Conor's going to ditch out pretty easy in this.
Pretty easy because they gave him the out. The UFC gave those guys fights right away.
Probably paid them good money.
Gave Chiesa and the other guy fights so they can't sue the UFC. The UFC ain't stupid.
Oh,
they gave them good fights right off the bat. Me, I wouldn't have taken those fights. I can't see. I can't see. I couldn't even see the phone to pick it up. That's why I haven't called you in a week.
Well, growing up in New York, you must have grown up around rich people who could pay off.
I saw it all the time.
Did it piss you off?
Not at all. That's a part of doing business. That's a part of doing business. When I went to Disneyland last week, I saw people who cut in line with fucking things, and they pay $500 an hour.
Yeah.
Next time I'll suck 3 dicks instead of 1. You know what I'm saying? Next time, suck 3 dicks, and you could take your kid and don't have to wait online for 75 fucking minutes.
I've always believed in that. Like, I never... Leanne's always that, like, oh, we're not getting the fast pass when you go to a theme park. I go, get the fast pass. It makes it so that you can ride the ride immediately and you're not waiting in line. And she's like, oh, it's just a waste of money. I go, it's not a waste of money.
And even the fast pass, you can't guarantee that. You're still sitting there like a fucking bump on a log, like patients on a monument. But that's the way life is. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. You want to get on the plane early? Get a first class fucking ticket. That's it.
I just had this conversation this weekend with the guys I was on tour with. I was like, I can't. It makes better business sense for me not have to worry about everything. Know that if the flight's canceled, I'm definitely on the next flight, because if they don't have it in first class, they definitely got it in coach, and I'm getting the first chance. Like, it just makes more sense. And there was a time where it didn't make more sense, but now I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, always. I don't think I could fly coach back middle of the plane.
I upgrade 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I just know the cities I'm not going to upgrade to.
Oh,
Chicago and New York, you're never going to
get an upgrade.
I've gotten a business upgrade.
Nashville, you won't get upgrades.
Yeah, I've gotten upgrades.
With American?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Every time I've flown to Nashville, I never got the upgrade.
Yeah. And if not, they put you in the rows to the back with the more leg space, which is still, you got to smell other people's farts and burps and fucking whatnot.
I just burped on Lee as you said that.
But yeah, I would have never fucking taken those fights if I was those guys.
Yeah.
I would have sued the Garden. The Brooklyn place. I would have sued the security people, UFC. I would have sued Rogan for not being there in the bus. I would have sued. Everybody would have got a letter on Monday. Everybody would have got a letter on Monday.
Oh yeah.
Even just to send a letter for people to say no, because I might send 5 of them, and somebody might go, pay him.
Yeah.
Pay him $50,000 to shut him up. But they both fucked up. The UFC called them and blew smoke up their ass. And they accepted the fights. Now they can't sue. Now they can't get no big money.
God, that fucking sucks. That sucks.
I wouldn't, like if I was Ray Borg or the other guy, I wouldn't fake it not to put Conor McGregor out of money, but he's got $100 million. He could pay 40 of that.
Yeah.
And still stay with 60 and still fight again, bitch. I'm not looking to put Conor McGregor in jail. That's not what I'm saying. I'm looking to make them pay.
I bet there's a part of it with those guys where they're such men, meaning like they're such alphas, where they're like, nah, I'm good. I'm not the guy that sues. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if like those guys like we'll deal with it in the ring type guys.
You know what, bro? I was one of those guys too.
Yeah.
And now you have to, in this day and age, if the wheels will turn around, you bet your ass they're gonna sue Bert Kreischer.
Oh yeah.
You bet their ass they're gonna sue Bert Kreischer. You know John Berthano. What's that guy's name that plays the Punisher?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Great guy.
Yeah, he was from Walking Dead, right?
He's going to be on the podcast next month in August. He's a good guy. He's in New York shooting right now. He tells a great story about a guy having a fight with him. Guy did something to his dog or something. He hit the guy. He got sued. Guy found out he was an actor. Got sued for big money. Had to borrow money from his family and everything and work it off. Yeah, because these people look for that. So if people going to do it to you, people in this day and age, fucking forget about it. In this day and age, look at the day after the school shooting. All those school shootings and shit. In this day and age, they don't give a fuck, Jack. Those attorneys come to you at the wake and tell you how much money you're going to get, what you're going to get, how you're going to get it.
I guess it doesn't pay to be honorable.
Well, the other thing, and I always get, because I'm a sports fan, and that's a big thing you hear, like even just people leaving their hometown. Like these guys aren't going to be fighting in the UFC forever. So even if they get a fight right away, like it would be better, it would make more sense for them to set themselves up for life. Is that what you're like? Kind of what you're saying?
Yeah,
that makes sense. 'Cause, yeah, people get shit all the time for taking money.
Did you watch the fucking thing on HBO, Real Sports?
Which one?
The one 2 weeks ago about the the NFL.
No.
The NFL came to the conclusion that yes, concussions kill football players. Yes, this thing, and they put out $2 billion fucking dollars to pay out all these families. The only problem is they ain't paying nobody.
Why?
I mean, they're not paying any money. Fucking, you know who's got it bad? Like the guy Gastineau, who, by the way,
Mark Gastineau?
His fucking wife had a baby yesterday. His ex-wife, Rocky Balboa's ex-wife, had a kid yesterday at 50.
Oh, Bridget Nielsen.
4 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, she left Rocky for fucking Mark Gastineau.
Bridget Nielsen
had a kid at 54 yesterday, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You wouldn't do that?
I would be scared for my wife. The kid could have 3 fucking heads.
Welcomes her 5th child.
Yeah, 54 fucking years old. Had a kid yesterday. But she left Rocky, I think.
Wow.
For Mark Gastineau. Mark Gastineau was a bad motherfucker.
Dude, he was a bad motherfucker.
That was a bad motherfucker in the NFL. He was fucking up the Patriots League.
Dude, and he was living life crazy.
He was living life crazy, that dude. Well, now he's got the disease. And he's going, yeah, we've all been this, that, certified. Doctors have said yes. NFL ain't paying. So you have to look at a team like, you have to look at football now and go, Jesus Christ, I can't support this no more. even though I really like it, I can't support this no more. They've all become fucking scumbags. They've all become scumbags. That was one of the funniest things. Ralphie sued Spellbinders because he fell through the stage one time. Fuck that player. Your stage has got to be built for guys like me.
He fell through their fucking stage.
At Spellbinders. You didn't know
Where's
that?
Spellbinders?
Spellbinders is the Houston Improv. When the Houston Improv first moved, across the street from the Improv now was Spellbinders. Spellbinders was a huge club in Houston, Texas in the 90s. And that's where Ralphie really cut his teeth on. And the beef with Ralphie and the lady was that he fell through the stage. Oh. And then Ralphie judged us. Can you open that door, Casey? It's not there. An attorney, oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. An attorney was at the show. And as they were pulling Ralphie out in the ambulance, he's like, here you go, player, call me or some shit.
Oh, shut up.
So Ralphie called the next day, and the guy told him that, I looked at the thing, and it was against code. They didn't have no 2x4s under there. You should sue him. And Ralphie's like, well, I'm never getting to work no more. And the guy's like, fuck it, you can buy your own comedy club. I mean, that's how Ralphie I don't know how true it is.